Okay, so I'm working on the car again today, and doing some more work on the brake lines right now. I showed you like roughly how they were going to be last night. I basically just messed around and got those two lines finished up and like in place so that when I get the new car I can just pop them off or pop them on, you know, essentially whatever. But yeah, that's how it's going to be for those two brake lines. You can see this one here and the one that loops under over there. Unfortunately, I stripped that like brake line fitting on this side, so I'm gonna have to like remake that line because that's like perfect length. There's no room for me to like cut it a little bit shorter and reflare it. So that like really sucks. I'm really stupid for doing that. I don't even know how it happened, honestly. I don't remember it coming off difficult. It just, when I went to put it back on, the nut would not thread on either side. I tried it on that side. That side I literally took the bends out, rebent it to switch this, the fittings on either side, and it didn't change anything. So that really sucks. But I'm happy with the look of them, and that line is easy enough to remake once I get more line. I actually have a piece I could use to do that, but for the line that's supposed to go for here that you could see dripping, that's supposed to go up and over for that brake line over here for this side, this wheel. I have two pieces that if I put one of those little brass junction pieces in, one of those, I can make it work, which it's going to be really ghetto, but those lines are down low enough to where nobody would see the junction. But I don't know, I'm going to wait till I get the new car or whatever, and then kind of go from there with what I have for extra money after picking it up and all that sort of stuff. But I'm happy with just how those two look, so I'm going to leave that at that. And the next thing I'm going to go ahead and tackle is, you can see these are the two brake lines that I did have running over here to that little junction there. So I'm going to go ahead and try and take these off the car, because like I don't want to get new brake lines. Like I feel like I could just resalvage these. They're not that many bends in them. They're pretty straight for the most part. It's just a matter of me I gotta drill out all the rivets for the license plates that cover them up there, and then I got I don't know what you'd call them, but those little thingies. There's like a ton of those holding on the brake lines in throughout the car. So I'm gonna first find a drill bit that'll work, drill out all the rivets, pull all those up, and then I'll probably do it one at a time, because I gotta jack the back of the car up and like pop the brake line off of where it goes to the rear and feed that through first, and then try and yank it out the rest of the way. But one thing I did have to do, that I'll probably have to do in the back also, is cut these fittings off. But with the new way that I'm going to be routing the lines, on the new car, I'm going to drill holes down here. It was too hard to drill a hole on the other car because the motor was in it, so that's why I ran it through up here. The new car, I'm going to drill holes down here for the gas lines and all that stuff. And that'll save me, you know, figure from here to there, that's like a foot of room it'll save me. And then also over here, the brake lines originally went over here, looped to the side, and then went in. I'm going to have them just come straight across, so that'll save me another 6 inches. So if I have to cut an inch off either side of the line to get the fittings off, I should have plenty of room with the new way I'm going to route them. So that's that. I guess I'll catch you guys up when I've pulled up all the plates, and maybe once I pull off one of the tires. Okay, so I got the car jacked up momentarily, and I got the rear wheel off. I pulled out the license plates covering the lines. You guys can see all those lines there. Those are my fuel and brake lines. So yeah, basically, see, this is where it comes through. Oh, it's really dark in there. Alright, so yeah, basically you can see there is where it comes through from the cab inside the car and goes down right there. I'm basically just gonna cut that line and pull it back through, and then And my plan is hopefully to be able to pull it all straight through the trunk in one piece. I should be able to just basically pull this sucker out. Most of it. All right, there we go. I had to switch to my other camera because my other one died, and now this one's about to die too. So I'm probably not going to be able to capture too much of this, but it's basically going to be the same thing. Pull brake line off the other side and go from there. But yeah, I'll have to let my cameras charge and then get back. But just to show you guys how long this piece of brake line is, I can't talk right now. Goes all the way. It went all the way from the engine compartment all the way to through the car and then back outside the back in one long piece. So that way there was no junctions inside the car or anything like that. But alright, I'm basically just going to pull the other line out and then put this thing on the ground and it'll be good to go for a little while. And I think I might work on Dylan's Passat a little bit later. So if I do, then I'll see you guys then. If not, then I'll probably just come back out here later and maybe do a little bit more work on this and close out the video. Okay then. So I didn't end up doing anything else yesterday. Ended up eating a lot of pizza and just not wanting to get it back out of the house. So I'm just gonna start off today where I kind of like left off yesterday, I guess, and just upload this video late today instead of early in the morning, or just upload it tomorrow, but I'd like to try and get it out today. So yeah, basically where I'm at now is I got the car switched around the opposite way, and I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting these fuel lines out and then dropping the fuel tank. You can see there's the lines there, and yeah, they run through there. So I gotta pull my seat out, and then there's a few more of those hold down thingies. I don't know the proper name for them, whatever they're called. I gotta drill a couple more of those out, and then I can access the lines from up here. I don't gotta go underneath the car, so I just gotta take all the hose clamps off, slide the rubber pieces off of where it goes onto the aluminum lines, and then work them out of there. But before I do all that, I just want to get all the tools and all the junk out of my car so that when I'm kneeling down in there and stuff like that, I'm not kneeling on tools and hurting my knees and shit. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then, I don't know, show you guys whatever I do next. Alright, so I got all the lines like separated from the back. I ended up just going ahead and cutting them because the rubber was like seized on there. Go figure. So yeah, now it's dark in here, but the lines are right there. I just got to fish them through the interior just the same way I did with the brake lines yesterday. So I don't really know how I'm going to try and show this, but I guess I will do my best. This I could be the most careless about because this was the vent line and I wasn't even using it for 90% of the time. Like probably like a month, 2 months after I had ran all these lines, I just cut the vent line and took the whole charcoal canister and all that crap out. So in the new car, I don't need to run this line, so that'll be one less line I have to worry about. And right now, I just don't gotta worry about, there's no gas in it, nothing like that. So just gotta figure out which one that is. Pull it through the car from back here. Which I'm finding out that apparently I have some of those clip holder thingies underneath the car holding the lines on from the way it feels. So I might actually have to pull it over the pit. So that sucks. Never mind. There was one of these little suckers on there that was preventing me from pulling it through the hole. So should come through now. There we have it, folks. Now I can just there we go. There was our vent line, and also now it's all painted up from being in my interior, but this is all technically reusable. It never really saw the elements, so it's not corroded or nothing like that. So, salvageable. Now I just gotta work on the other two. Which I don't want to do the fuel send because that one is still hooked up to the filter. I gotta do the fuel return now and then disconnect all the stuff for my fuel filter and stuff before I do the fuel send. Okay, there's the fuel return line now. I should be able to just pop this sucker out. And there we go. There's our fuel return. Straighten out. I do love this aluminum line. It's so soft and so easy to bend. Alright, so there. Good enough. Now I just gotta disconnect all the stuff and do the last line. Alright, so I'm all done with that. I got the feed line for the fuel out. You can see all of them are out there now. I got the fuel filter I had up there out. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad. It smells like gas in here real bad, but here is the 4 lines I'll be reusing on the new car, and my 2 brake lines over here, and then the 2 fuel feed and return I'll be using over there. What I'll probably do is for the vent for the fuel tank, I'll probably just run a line and maybe like drill a hole and have it vent out up into the the gas cap area. Like probably just like drill a hole through here or something of the sort, or even just like run it, you know, towards the back of the car or something, and just leave it open and just have it vent straight back there, because I'm not really too concerned. Race car, right? You know what I mean? So that's gonna do it for today. I was gonna drop the tank, but I just don't really feel like doing anything else already. It's a rainy, crappy day. I don't know. It's gonna be muddy going down there. I don't want to get my feet muddy. So I'm in no rush to finish this thing. Like I said, I don't have another car just yet, so whatever. This will at least finish up this video. Got all the lines and stuff out, so it's something. So, alright guys, make sure you subscribe if this is new to you guys, and like the video, because that'd be pretty sweet. And I'll see you guys next time. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be doing something.